Hello and good morning. It is Sunday, August the 15th. A fresh, bright new day here in Dauphin Island, Alabama. I'm going to do my second part of my coverage of what is now, once again, Tropical Storm Fred. Yesterday, I did a video as it wobbled to the west a little bit, at least the trough at that point, and it was remnants of Tropical Storm Fred. I did mention yesterday I thought it would reemerge into the Gulf and find some way to gain a little momentum, even though there's a lot of wind shear, and get back to Tropical Storm Fred, and that we have. Behind me, I'm at my house. This is my backyard here. Behind me is the Mobile Bay, and then across the way is Gulf Shores, Alabama, just to give you kind of the lay of land. So behind me is to my east. Let's take a look at these graphics and see what's going on with Fred and see what we can expect here on Dauphin Island. All right, I'm going to start with this one. This is a really cool type graphic. This is a look at the Doppler radar from our local news source, WPMI 15. It's the app I have. We are where that blue dot is. If you can see, that is Dauphin Island, Alabama. I only bring this up as you see two cones. Does anyone know, can anybody answer the question? This is a poll question. Last year, we had a point in time where we had two storms in the Gulf. These two are Fred and Grace. What are the names of the two last year that went towards Texas? Anyway, interesting scenario, but you can see that the track of Fred, which is the upper storm, shifted back to the east. So yesterday we were right in the middle of the track. I indicated that this storm would be lopsided to the east. So we're going to look at a few more things, but if this track holds through, the weather here at Dauphin Island tomorrow, Monday, could be equally as beautiful as it is today, with a little bit of a wind element and some rough seas. Anyway, let's take a look at a couple more graphics, but I expect this track to maintain its course and for it to be a pretty good next couple of days here on Dauphin Island. All right, the latest update from the National Hurricane Center as of 8 a.m. today, August the 15th, 2021. You see the center of this storm, or the center of circulation, if there is even one, is right where the X is located. It's moving north-northwest at 8 miles per hour, so the speed is slowed down a bit from that 12 miles per hour yesterday, and it's kind of bumped a little bit more to the north. It was west-northwest yesterday at 12, and now it's north-northwest at 8 miles an hour. So slowing down a little bit, but I don't think that changes the scenario much in terms of strengthening because of the wind shear. Again, this wind is coming out of the east with not a lot of steering mechanisms coming out of the west. So we don't have really anything that's going to allow this storm to really gain strength before it makes landfall. The landfall projected time yesterday was 8 o'clock p.m. on Monday. Now it's 2 a.m. on Tuesday. So you see it slowed down just a bit. But again, it's going to be lopsided on the eastern side of the storm. So where this line is, the impacts are going to be felt to the right. So it looks like a pretty good day tomorrow and a pretty good day on Monday. Less rough surf here on Dauphin Island and some high tide. So be careful over on the west end. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday, by the way. It's always nice to get a view from up here. That is the Mobile Bay. If I zoom in, if you look across, you'll see some land over there. Not this first set of land. That's just a little island here. But past that, where you see that natural gas drilling platform, that's a major drilling platform, by the way, one of the deepest in the country. But on the other side is Gulf Shores, Alabama, or Foley, Alabama, or Baldwin County, Alabama, and that's how close we really are. Mobile, Alabama is across the bay that way. So the Dauphin Island Bridge is over there, and Mobile is on the other side. Pardon the dangling wires here. This was remnants from Sally. So we are just actually moving back in our house, well, a couple months ago, from being renovated because of destruction from Hurricane Sally. But that is my west. That is Mississippi that way. So the Gulf of Mexico is just on the other side of those trees, maybe 1,000 or so yards. So we're very, very close. That's how close we are. Anyway, I'll get back to some of the guidance forecasts and some of the intensity models, but it's always nice to get a view. And happy Sunday, by the way. Okay, this is a wind speed model, so this will predict wind speed out for the next 5 days. We once again are right here off the coast of Alabama, just above that red dot. So it looks like here, again, the center of circulation, if there is a defined circulation at some point in time, would come ashore right around Pensacola, Florida. And then the bulk of the impacts being felt to the east side of that. So here in Dauphin Island, right in the Gulf of Mexico, we're forecasted 30, 40 mile an hour winds, maybe 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, and possibly sunny skies. So again, as long as this track holds, I think that we'll be just fine here. I think just across the way, though, the weather could be a lot different. Again, the deviation from these tracks is 100 miles, give or take. So if the track were to shift 100 miles or so to the west, then the impacts would be felt here. And any impacts here on Dauphin Island can just be darn near catastrophic for some, especially those in low-lying houses, especially those on the west end. So if this track shifts, then we might need to be a little bit more aggressive in our preparation. One quick look at the spaghetti models. You see how all these models have really started to come together. You know, there's not some outlier moving way here to the west. There's not some outlier way here to the east. They're all kind of together. The GFS, the Euro, they're all kind of right together. So we have some confidence now where the storm is going to go, and all of which show that center, again, if there even is one, coming ashore to our east of Dauphin Island, and we are right there, okay? So if that, again, is the case, hey, have a great week. Come enjoy the beach. Again, if it shifts to the west, though, then it might be, you know, a rainy day with some winds and some high tides. But this isn't something that I think you should change vacation plans for. It may just be one of those days you want to sit inside and watch some television or something. But nonetheless, at this point, this shows high confidence that this storm tracks off to our east, and it's a relatively nice day here for the next couple of days. I don't think I'll even have to move my plants. Just showing you a bit of the construction still ongoing from last September 17th when Hurricane Sally made landfall here. So we're still dealing with that. And don't forget, we have Tropical Storm Grace that's headed behind this one. So we were getting ready to load up the old trusty truck and go off to work, which is teaching some tennis lessons. So hopefully everybody is getting prepared for a great day. So a beautiful, calm day out. You wouldn't think there was a tropical system to our south, but you can tell by these canopies that the wind's not blowing very hard, and it's a beautiful day today. So I'm going to walk up the hill, and we're going to take a look at the Gulf side. So I'm going to pull up this intensity model here in a moment. I'm going to walk up this path. This is like my favorite path to take in the mornings. Kind of makes me think I'm in the wilderness or something, and then boom, I have the wonderful view here in front of me. So that's the Gulf of Mexico. You know, you can see some cloud tops out there. That's not associated with the storm. Just some offshore early morning squalls out there that I hopefully stay offshore so we can get a day of work in. But just a beautiful day here. All right, a quick look at the intensity models. This is telling us how strong we can expect the winds to become with Tropical Storm Fred. On the left axis, or the x-axis, is wind speed, and on the bottom axis is time moving forward. So you can see that all the models are in unison that this storm won't get a lot stronger. It's going to remain just kind of a medium scale or moderate tropical storm with a lopsided shape to it, meaning the eastern side is where we are going to feel potentially up to 50 mile an hour wind. So shouldn't be a really bad storm for really anybody. But again, high tide conflicting with storm making landfall can cause some flooding issues. So let's keep our eyes on that aspect of it. But it doesn't look like we're going to get any type of catastrophic winds. Quick look at the rainfall forecast totals. This is for the next 3 days. So I will draw a little mark here where we are in Dauphin Island. Right there to the left of that dark green, kind of in the light green. So it looks like, again, if this track, which now seems to be concrete or very close to being concrete, will have the impacts around Panama City, Florida, Apalachicola, maybe Pensacola with a little bit of a westward jog. But it looks like right here, you know, we might experience, you know, an inch of rain, maybe a half inch of rain, or it could just be a sunny day. But again, any wobble to the west and that orange or the bulk would move to the west. So any western movement, that moves to the left with us. So it looks like, again, that we'll be in the clear, but only time will tell for sure. All right, a quick look, and this will be my last graphic I'll pull up, but this is the latest infrared radar loop. I'm going to put a little mark here where the assumed center of circulation is, right here where that little red blob is. So this would be kind of what I'm talking about, the eastern lopsided storm. So if this is the center, there's not much on the western side. Okay, it's a really kind of sunny day out there on the western side of this thing. The eastern side is where the impacts are. So where we are on Dauphin Island is kind of up in this general area, right above that red line. So anywhere to the right is going to see these impacts, but it looks like right now any type of convection is staying off to the east, with the wind shear inhibiting this storm from developing much further. So this is good news, especially for us here. But watch out, Florida Panhandle, Big Bend area. You could get some decent weather there. So off to work I go. Have a great day, everyone. By the looks of it at this point right now, this may be my last update. If we do get a little western wobble to this storm and I do get some good weather to film, I'll do that. Such a beautiful view here, but again, I am off to work. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It always helps out. Again, I love doing the weather. It's been a part of my hobby or my hobbies in life for a long time. So hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And to all my weather people out there that follow my weather videos and not the tennis videos, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys very soon. Again, any western wobble, and I'm back. For now, enjoy your day, the rest of your weekend. And it looks like on the eastern side of this storm we will be, and that would mean good weather for all of us, or at least not bad weather. Take care. Much love. Peace out. And we'll see you guys soon.